So it's Wednesday, December 19th, 2018, and I haven't really done much today, but I was just going to give a little recap. Yesterday, I went up to Cougar Creek for a little bit, and originally I was going to walk on, I'm actually on my way to an appointment, but I was going to walk to, like up this little road that I've been wanting to walk on, but I decided that, you know, it was chilly, so I decided to just do a quick, actually about an hour's worth of recording of the stream. So overall, you know, it was a pretty good trip. As always, it's the first time I've been out in a while. Well overdue. And, you know, even though I was sitting in the car the majority of the time, you know, I put the iPad down there to stream, and then I went and sat, you know, in the car and all. But, you know, I still took in the sounds of, you know, the birds and stuff. So it was pretty nice, very relaxing. I'm looking for a parking spot. But, wow, the place is packed. But anyways, yeah, it was a good, you know, good trip. And I'm going to post a link to the video. But I did get a feral cat who actually must have saw something on the ground and he decided to start playing. So, then there was a deer behind him, and then right before I was leaving, I ended up getting some deer on video. What I'm going to try to do is start being more vocal, you know, on my videos. Not necessarily the nature ones, but like maybe do some updates, like periodically, you know, daily or whatever. But yeah, it was good. Like I said, it was well overdue. I was able to take, you know, in the sounds, and, you know, saw some squirrels. It was kind of neat because, you know, there was some squirrels, cats, and a deer all together. So it was pretty cool. But well, I'm getting ready to go in, so I'm going to cut it off here. And then on the way home, I may take a scenic route. I'm not sure, but it all depends on what time I get out. So sorry, the sun's like blaring in my eyes. So we'll see you next time. So like I was saying, it was a beautiful trip. I'm actually on my way home from my appointment. It's I want to say it's like 10:04. But yeah, it was a beautiful trip yesterday. A beautiful trip that turned into a nightmare is normally to go to Cougar Creek, it's probably about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops, depending on traffic. But they have a railroad crossing that is literally the most ridiculous place that they could have possibly put a train crossing, and it was backed up pretty much a good distance. So I figured I'd decide to go back down another road to near where my daughter's pediatrician's is. And now, mind you, they have the same railroad line, but I figured, you know, if it was backed up here, you know, where I was, that it would be, you know, clear. But at the same time, it wasn't, and it was a freight train, and for some unknown reason, the freight train will literally stop, and then it'll start going forward, then it stops, then it'll go backwards, then it stops, then it goes, keeps repeating. And let me tell you, I was getting pretty irritated. So I waited there, and you know, it just kept doing the same thing. And so anyways, I turned around. Then I found another road that was kind of in between the two roads, and I figured, you know, maybe I'll get around it, but same thing. And I ended up having to backtrack. And I think what I'm going to do is now, when I go up there, at least go, or when I come back, I think I'm going to at least take a totally different route that avoids all railroad crossings, because it's ridiculous. A lot of people have complained about the you know, where it's at and how long people sit there for. And, you know, when it's a passenger train, it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, of course you get a backed up line, but it goes quick. Whereas when it's a freight train, forget it. It's absolutely ridiculous. But so yeah, it was, like I said, it was a good trip. As far as like today, like I said, I have nothing planned. I'm gonna upload the third match that I've done. It's wrestling wise, and it's gonna be I think it's Cesaro versus Elias. So I'm gonna continue to try to do the gaming on here, but you know, I don't want to overload myself with things, and like I said, my channel is mainly focused on nature, so I just want to, you know, see, you know, how it goes. I'm going to give it a couple weeks or so, or maybe a little longer, and just go from there. I think right now one match a night ain't going to be bad, and if I find that I can get far ahead, I can start uploading maybe a little more. There's actually what is it? Downy woodpecker. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't have much planned for today. Right now I'm waiting in lights, but like I said, traffic's nothing like it was yesterday. Although I still think that the roads are so overpopulated anymore that no matter where you go, you're gonna run into traffic. Except late at night. That's the best time to drive, to be honest. But so that's pretty much it. That one video that I'm going to be linking is a good, nice relaxation video. Like I said, it's of the stream flowing, and I think it came out pretty good. And for what I'm gonna, sorry about that. What I'm gonna do is basically just pretty much anything that I upload when I go on, or anything that I do on trips, I'm pretty much just gonna upload. And if you've noticed that it's showing up as like I've streamed it, well, it's that I did stream publicly, but a lot of it I'm going to stream privately, because when I upload things to YouTube, I may have said this in another video, but anyways, when I upload things to YouTube, say it's like a 15-minute video, sometimes it takes like 45 minutes to upload. So it's better just to stream it privately to get it on there in the amount of time that it, you know, the video is, as opposed to the 45 minutes of, I don't know if it's just some kind of glitch in the system, or sometimes it'll upload fine, sometimes it doesn't, so I give it a shot, and if it seems like it's going to take forever, then I just delete the upload, and then I just you know, stream it privately, because it's kind of pointless to stream like for me, you know, like a 15-minute video. But I also want to start putting together some like different things. I kind of can't wait till 2019 comes. I don't celebrate really New Year's, but I look at it as like nature-wise and everything, and YouTube-wise, everything can get it like a refresh. Like everything can start over, like what I see and stuff. But 2018, my videos became totally chaotic, and like things are all over the place. Like, and that was my fault, because I ended up letting the videos, I would upload them privately and was going to put them on, and then never uploaded them, and then before I knew it, I have like 15 videos that I never officially made public. So what I'm going to do is try to keep everything more structured, and I'm going to keep everything at like a period, like I'd say I'm gonna have January to March as a video like in one area, then I'll start with April and go to, I think it's July, and then I think it would be like basically every 3 months, and then just make a new playlist, do it that way. So it's kind of like all of the beginning of 2019's winter will run into maybe with an extra few days of spring. So I'll just go. I just want. If things become unorganized with being ADD and, you know, learning disability, things tend to get, you know, out of control. So I need structure, and that's basically what I need. So what I may do is start running like all kinds of like kind of like wildlife streams. Try to make like hour-long videos and just run like live streams, and so you guys get to see, you know, everything that basically we've seen throughout the year, and things that may not have gotten uploaded, or at least publicly. I'm also want to start at some point compilations, like making all like mallard duck videos. I'm gonna have playlists where it's gonna be ducks, geese, and like heron and stuff like that. They're all gonna be in one playlist, and then I'm gonna have like maybe squirrel playlists, which some are gonna have a lot more. Like I see a lot of deer, so definitely they'll have a lot more videos. like beavers, fox, raccoons, and stuff like that, I may compile into one playlist because I don't see as many. So, but of course, like I said, with deer, like if I do it, I'm gonna basically have like maybe make each video like 10 minutes long or 15, maybe maximum 20 minutes, but try to keep everything structured and organized. So, but anyways, as of right now, that's pretty much it for today. If anything else comes up, I'll get back to you. If not, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I know winter comes in, Friday, and it's funny because that's going to be the warmest day of the week, and it's supposed to, I think, hit 62, but then it's supposed to drop down to, I think, the lower 50s and then back into the 40s. And I don't mind the cold, it's just when it's windy. And it's weird because in the summertime, the wind's my favorite thing, but in the wintertime, it's my enemy. So, anyways, like I said, if I have anything else, I'll get back to you. If not, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. See what happens. All right, peace and be safe.